Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gamers Lounge Winter Cup. We're here at round 2 of the upper bracket. Game number 1, BO3, between No Terrorblade and Eternal Glory Gaming. I'm the only one who's apparently in the admin set right now, and somebody else is doing some other games that are probably more Arabic friendly. So here I am. It's a very good chance that nobody will really hear this after all, but hey, this is after all the only really solo I've done so far, especially in a BO3 game. So, greetings. Everything is looking good at the moment. Let's check the chat real quick. No complaints, so we'll just get the game to run itself. So both teams are here after, I think, a very grueling group stage, as well as at least one BO3 win so far. And I have seen No Terrorblade play, and I gotta say they are at the higher tier of this tournament as far as it goes. However, at this point, I suppose is reasonable to expect everybody to be at a kind of a higher tier. I have not seen EGG, or for sure EGG, what I call it, play. So this will be an better say experiment. Maybe some educational purposes as well. We got on the Radiant side, we have a Troll and X-Band. On the Dire, we have Sniper and Juggernaut Band. This is literally like every game ever, so I elected not to comment on it. The Line first pick, Shadow Fiend first pick, Vengeful Spirit second pick. This is also still very much like every game ever, but I still had to comment on it because else I would just not comment on anything. Usually you see a Wilder pick at around half a pick or half the face end, I would say. Or maybe we see Skywrath Mage. Well, I haven't seen this for a while. Last time I seen it, I just kind of flail around because don't have a lot of damage. Well, no, that's not the right word I'm looking for. Don't have a lot of things to do, you just kind of die. Have a good amount of damage is if the fight is prolonged long enough. But yeah. Very funny thing about this Skywrath Mage hero is that you deal a lot more damage with Arcane Bolt than you do with your ultimate, but that's only over a period of time. So you kind of have to be very careful to how much you spend your mana. Also just be kind of useless. It's really weird. The Viper band, nothing too crazy. Viper of course is quite tanky and resistant to magic damage that EGV is bringing to the table right now. As far as the lineups have been so far, even though Lion and Vengeful Spirit are very common picks, they are of course both supports, or usually play the supports that I expect them to be. It also means that it's all just going to be cores that EGG is going to be banning now, while they themselves has picked up Shadow Fiend and Skywrath Mage. Now, Shadow Fiend is of course very popular, doesn't work too well against high burst heroes, especially with the style Yule's build, but it is a good hero, one would say. It's pretty popular, pretty strong. Not really sure how to gauge him properly before new threat starts to emerge. I have a Skywrath Mage. This is a hero that used to be quite popular about half a year ago. It has really fallen out of favor since then. Obviously there are nerfs, but it's mostly just because his kit doesn't do that much anymore. It's very good against a hero that relies on spell, especially since he's a very fast hero and his spell has quite a decent bit of his silence. I mean, has a decent bit of range. Actually, most of his spells are pretty far range, so you can even play him as a solo mid if you want to. Though it's not that good. Oh, it's less popular than less bad. On the other team, we have TA being banned for Radiant. Wow, I actually didn't expect them to do that at all. I mean, you would figure if you have Shadow Fiend, it's usually better to put him mid. It's actually the only lane that you want to put him. But he's very reliant on bottle regen, and it's not like he's gonna do anything better than mid when on a safe lane anyway. Sure, he gets a few more early last hits and maybe he dies a little harder, but in mid you can obviously just spam out waves when you get good enough levels, and then you rotate to jungle, so you kind of get about the same amount of stuff out of the lane, but you don't just waste raises on creeps when you're in a safe lane. I mean, unlike when you're in a safe lane. So one would think that they would pick TA to top on top of that, which is another mid hero. So Urshigo ban. Urshigo is a strong hero, beginning to gain popularity. Also pretty good at disjointing spells with from long range, and decent support that couples well with Scarif Mage, because Scarif Mage has a lot of damage but doesn't have that good hard disable, or doesn't have any hard disable at all, and Urshigo kind of provides that. There's a synergy as well, kind of have a front line tanker, things like that. See a Storm ban. Storm is a viable mid which can pretty much just hit on Skyrath or Shadow Fiend if you're not careful. Of course, it relies entirely on whether or not Storm get the Orchid first or Skyrath get the Silence first, so I wouldn't say that he's there, that Storm will be too uncontrollable before those two picks from NTB. But of course, if you don't plan to pick heroes with hard disables, then Storm can be really difficult to contain. Madness and Anti-Mage. This is like late 2000, around mid 2014 picks. Of course, you pick Madness. Madness is the kind of hero you can get away with now, since the meta becoming a lot more teamfight oriented instead of core oriented. So you can have a core like Madness without sacrificing too much, as long as you guarantee good CC in fights, which is what reverse polarity has. And now that you already picked Madness, you want the hero to be able to abuse in power, and what better hero to do that than Anti-Mage, especially considering that there's a lot of magical damage already on the dire side. Of course, they already picked up Bristleback, which is a hero that can kill Anti-Mage, because that's a lot of physical damage that he has, but he doesn't have any hard disable to contest the blink. See, Morphling, wow, this is, I don't know what to expect of this, because we haven't seen Morphling in a while, and the last time you usually seen him run as a carry. Sometimes you see a strength focused Morphling to support with disables and soul rings and all that nonsense. So with that in mind, I really don't know what to expect at this point. I mean, you have a really long stun to combo with Scarif Mage, and sure, Morphling is that hero. So I actually don't really know if Scarif Mage and Morphling will provide enough damage, because Morphling himself does not. Strength Morphling anyway. See what kind of lane they decided to put him in, which will pretty much explain the kind of strategy they're looking for. Because if you're looking to create space with Bristleback and Shadow Fiend, so your Morphling can AFK farm, then sure, that also makes sense. It's just that whether or not it actually will turn out as good as you want them to. Magnus can of course play as both mid and off lane. Magnus mid isn't even that good, but Magnus off lane is kind of even worse at this point. It's not like the hero is bad or hero can't be used to lane. He is very predictable in his ways. He doesn't have a lot of room to make amazing plays most of the time, before he gets blink and ulti anyway, which is the laning phase, of course. Just our topic of that very brief 20-second discussion. See, a Sand King is a ban. This means that NTB pretty much are sure of the fact that Morphling is a carry Morphling instead of a strength support Morphling, so they ban out another support. More disables in CC is exactly what EGG needs, so I think Sand King is a good hero for that, and it's good that that he's banned in that sense. No Terrorblade is looking for an offlaner. There aren't that many offlaner that's available. You could pick something like a Batrider if you really want to go circa late 2014 Cloud9. So you're banning No Time Hunter. No, Tide Hunter, not No Time Hunter. What? As a result of that, it's fine. Since you can see something like maybe Legion Commander to pick off heroes. Although you have a distinct lack of damage on the Radiant side. Okay. Well, then I'm not sure if I expected this. I probably did not. So the problem with EGG right now is they have to pick a support that can deal with Broodmother, because there's no way Skyrath or even support Morphling for that matter can deal with this hero. And this hero will run over your supports, and will run over your lane and run over your game. It's really weird because this hero is super high variance. You either stomp the game with it, pretty much kill all the supports, make so much space that the opponent can't contest your team for farm. Oh, Clockwork, huh? Well, you already have Shadowfiend and Berserk are very good heroes at clearing spiders. Clockwork is not so much, because his AoE nuke is quite a long cooldown. But he's a strong hero on other aspects, and is pretty good at locking down supports, among other things. So, you got that going for him. See a brief pause per Dota 2 tradition, and we're back. So that just happened. So before the game starts, let's go ahead and introduce our new players. We have on the Radiant team, the team No Terrorblade, Lion, played by Gulliford. Why is the camera so weird? What's wrong with the camera? Why is the center of heroes not in the middle but the bottom of the... I don't even know, man. Okay, we have Lion played by Gulliford, Vengeful Spirit by King R007, Mid Magnus. What is... Well, camera please. Magnus played by Mew Abalillo on the Broodmother, and Farming Antimage by Super Rudy. On the enemy team, we have Team Egg, or EUG, what you want to call it. Astral playing Clockwork in the off lane here. Dead Q-Locked on the mid Shadowfiend. Malevolence on the Bristleback. King, another King, on Morphling. Looks like support. No, this is... Oh my god, it's support Morphling. Yeah, because of the Clockwork pick. So no position for Clockwork, ladies and gentlemen, just straight up support Morphling. As well as Skyrath Mage being played by Psychoman. It's gonna be a fight here, maybe. Only 4 heroes for Dire here. But they may still lose the rune. No, Bristleback got it. And this Magnus is dead. Goodbye. Soul Wave. Oh my god, this is gonna be a second kill as well. So much damage level 1 Skyrath. And this is why you take a Arcane Bolt at level 1. It's like, sure, concussive shot is kind of nice, but it gives you damage, some damage, and disables and all that, but it's just not enough. A hero like that, you want Arcane Bolts just like you want slow on Ogre. It's a weird thing. Just damage is so much better than disables early on. And slow is kind of better than stun, but that's for another day. As far as the game goes, Dire's already started out on a pretty good leg here. Got 2 kills and went even in terms of bounty rune. That's a Century Ward already up here, and you kind of see that this Broodmother is going to be a little bit, well, bothered by the whole thing. See, Magnus taking level 1 Empower, level 1 Skewer. So he's only gonna have his level 1 Skewer by 7. That's things like that is a huge deal. Oh, what? Camera, please. So as far as the lane's gonna go, this top lane is probably gonna be in Bristleback's favor. The Broodmother would be doing much better if she hadn't gotten caught in this fight here. It's like webs actually all over there. She, instead of sticking over here and taking EXP, she's forced away to her own tower. for whatever reasons. I guess she figures that there's a sentry somewhere here, but there's only one. There's still another? Is there still another? No, there's no more sentries. I think another one is plopped out. Okay, it's used to block this camp. Another word here, which Vengeful is trying to spot. Essential word being another essential word is being moved down. These words are quite important because you need this camp to contest this clockwork, because else you should not be able to do too much. It'll be too easy, too obvious, I should say, when your supports are missing. So the clockwork can safely either cold gank or just farm, just contest farm with animation. Clockwork is a super good hero in that case because of Cogs and the fact that anti-mage doesn't actually deal that much damage early on, since you don't want to level up mana break anyway. Broodmother, Kalim Blade first instead of Soaring Recipe, Shadow Fiend, full greed mode, only 5 CS. Need about half a minute or so for Bottle. Bottle's already up on Magnus, just gonna spam this wave out probably. Either get Rune or Bottle Crow. No, probably not Bottle Crow. Lion boots first Lion. Morphling just pulling, so he doesn't even have strength yet. He needs 3 levels before he does anything, because he was forced to pick waveform early game. This hero is going to be useless for another 2 or 3 minutes at least. Afterwards, maybe. Just maybe. Are we going? We're going. Okay, pinging out the words. The number 1 in power is pretty cool, but not sure how much it helps. 20% bonus damage. It's actually pretty good. So no sentry up here anymore. Brood just kind of sat around with her babbies. It's kind of sticking with the wilds. The sentry does not see that far. Almost. Not quite. Not sure what's the deal with pressing it here actually. I mean, I guess it almost saw this observer word as well, but it didn't. So it's unfortunate. Now she can get 4 webs max, just kind of ult it around. You see that she's harassing the Skyrath, taking a lot of damage, Jesus. And because of the web, the babbies themselves aren't taking any damage. More spiders, jeez. Mid lane, see Magnus kind of winning the CS fight because of a fast bottle. Shadow Fiend is of course now level 4 with a bottle. He will raise this. He didn't raise it too successfully, but he did. Bot lane still trying to get a few D words. I wonder where's the sentry? There's the sentries. Does he put down the sentry? Does he seize this? Yes. Should just on the edge. They will not be able to. They have to check this, or else they will not be able to deal with that until it's too late. It's already quite late. Magnus level 4 with level 2 skewer, meaning a little less killing potential in the lane. He's gonna have to spam it out. Actually, quite. I mean, maybe I'm not that surprised. Sec pause and instant pause. Oh man, I need my tea. It's going to be a soaring already up on Broodmother. Gotta get it delivered quite soon, I feel. Yaps.co. Ooh. Huh. Nice. Found a new site. Amazing. For stats, I mean. Maybe we'll take a look at that later. Status unavailable. Oh damn. open source. Okay. So as far as this game is going, it's hard to say who is really in charge of it, because the lanes are going far better for Radiant than I thought they would. And as far as the net worth go, it's kind of the same from both sides. Like, AM is kind of getting his farm, Bristleback is getting his farm, he also has an early kills, so he's a little bit higher in terms of that. Everybody is just getting there, I guess, that's what I'm saying. There's no particular high variance that's to be expected. Maybe except for this Morphling. That's 1200 gold for some reason. Did he get first blood? Maybe. Ping. Oh, they probably noticed the sentry. Probably. Either that or they're AFKing to stream snipe right now, which sure damn hope that's not the case. I say that in jest, of course. Pure jest. Oh, gonna spot out this sentry. This lane, nope, not gonna spawn in time. Good. Oops. Where is everything? Sentry is still not gone. This Broodmother doesn't seem to care too much about it. I think they can kill him before Morphling gets involved, and he doesn't even have the stun yet. This is a strength Morphling, right? Hard to say. Mana burn? Clockwork has no mana left. They really should know that. But Clockwork with no mana, yeah. I think you can stop babysitting the AM now, because you don't need to take his EXP. You don't need EXP yourself. I mean, not right now. And oh, top lane fighting. Google actually just dies. A lot of AoE damage. Her Bobby still kills the Skara. This is a new sentry, of course. Just plopped down just there. He could have escaped, I'm pretty sure, just not been so forward. But his death pretty much gave this Skara level 4, and he didn't get any EXP because he was dead. So quite tragic. This is a bottle glove boots madness. I'm not sure if he's trying to get his Midas or it's gonna be a threat that he just has not managed to finish yet. So this looks like a Midas as far as I'm concerned. Sentry, what is this? This hero has Slug ultimate? That'd be hilarious. Oh. Wow, Item Mage actually took 2 points in mana break, going full aggressive on this clock. He needs a bottle. He actually needs a bottle quite soon. But he's not just using it. I guess he's waiting for boots as well. Why? Yeah, it's not like he has no access to this place or anything. It's actually quite easy to get there. Since this sentry was pretty good though, they dewarded both this sentry and this ward. And they can either freely rotate the lane or pull. They're not pulling, they really should be pulling. Shadowfiend should know that Lion and VS is missing. Should play a little less insane. Although Magnus does not have a lot of mana left. It's level 7. Yep, taking his last level in Shockwave now. Raises back and forth. He has a regen rune so he can trade everything. Here another sentry is plopped out. I don't think Bristle can chase this though. He does not have nearly enough mana to be able to afford something like this. No. I'm not sure what the Skyrath is doing. I'm not sure why they don't just kill the Skyrath actually. Yeah, look at that. Just kill him. Literally just kill him. This Bristleback does not have any mana left. Just kill this Morphling too. Wait, what's the deal? You can't do things like this. There's a freaking Broodmother on your lane. You can't do things like this. I mean, you really shouldn't be able to anyway. There's a gank mid. Well, this looks like a dead Shadowfiend. Open up with Hex and Earth Strike, Shockwave, easy. Nothing Skyrath can do about that. Just have to move away. It's like the most passive-aggressive thing ever. Clock does have his ulti though. May wanna do something. You can ulti this Magnus without much contention. Dear force out of waveform already. You can chase this. Yeah, look at that. Easy. What a hero. Yeah, I'm very surprised this hasn't happened earlier. I mean, I know it's mostly because of the fact this Bristle does not have enough mana, and he really should have bought a Basilius, but he also has 3. What? How does he have 3,200 gold? I mean, it's not even that much because he's been free farming, he has 2 kills, but why does he have this much gold and not using it? It's just bought full threads and Vanguard. You can go to the secret shop to buy this stuff. And if he got threads earlier, probably sure he would have protected his supports. What is happening? Also, this Midas needs to be used. Oh wow, all these things are dead. Jesus. Did he just Midas the range creep? That is the worst thing I've seen today. Jesus. Boys and girls, do never Midas the range creep. Ever. Shadow Fiend, ganked mid lane. RP was not extended. Clockwork is still here. Gotta get the hook off. He isolates the enemy supports, but he does not have enough mana for Fiery Assault. It does not matter because Vengeful Spirit will still die. Shot Whip, a little bit damage, still fine. So go on a little bit of contention here. The reason why you shouldn't buy this range creep is first, he is easier to kill. He gives less gold. He gives more gold and less EXP. So it's pretty much the worst thing you do. Unless you're deliberately trying to not have EXP, then sure, that makes sense. It's Clockwork though. Somehow I'm sure this Broodmother could 3-hit this Skyrath and they can't do anything about it. I'm actually quite surprised he's not doing it. Just a click of the Skyrath, he should die. Not even kidding. I mean the spiders, of course, not himself. Don't do that. So you can see this is all getting very well. Magnus with his early level fight. You see them. Hook shot in 2 seconds. This lion is trying to dodge it. He should be able to get out of range. Okay. So early in power means that this Magnus can go to the jungle, leaving his teammates to do whatever they want in the lane, possibly making space or taking the space given to him, getting that level 6 on Lion or level 6 on Vengeful Spirit, all very important matters. Anti-Mage has a... Okay, this does not look like a Vanguard. Thank God. Thank God it doesn't. Vanguard Anti-Mage. I haven't seen that in a while, huh? Shadow Fiend though. They can actually kill this Shadow Fiend? Yeah. Yeah. Not really thought through there. Hook also missed. He has 10 magic sticks with the escape. It's a lot of gold given due to the dying spiders, but that was the easiest of kills. Still has stick and salve. She kill and refuses to use, which is fine. It's not like he's in a rush to use them. Not yet anyway. So Broodmother is doing Broodmother things, making space, keeping the Bristleback up here, which is probably the best point because he is the hero with the highest amount of farm on the enemy team. So if he doesn't leave his lane, it means that the enemy team is like half, well, a third of their net worth down. He also has a very fast Vanguard. I mean, fast Vanguard pretty much means that he's immune to the Broodmother for pretty much the rest of this game. However, it also means that he doesn't... Oh, no. Vanguard is a good item. There's actually no way around it. Vanguard is a pretty good item. I am just disagreeing with the fact that he does not have Ring Basilius. Is all. A ring would be very good because he needs a lot of mana and he does not have the mana. This is just support Morphling, still level 5, maxing, adaptive. Sentry. It's a new one, huh? So 4 of Dire is moving here. This Brood Mother is dead. Super dead. Or not. Okay, yes. That push was somewhat unfortunate. The Babi's running. Trying to run. The races are not working. He's turning around, but... Oh, really? He killed his Shadowfiend. Nah, Shadowfiend could just run away, I think. No, that was wrong. No, just should have just stick to him. Because he already used the Sea Rage. Whoa, whoa, anti-mage, buddy. He just dove tier 3. And didn't get his self cancelled. Good job. His battle fury already. He's able to blink away, yeah. Quite easily. So pushing this out. Should farm jungle as well. Especially with help in power. Busy ferrying. Is those words or Ring of Bacillus? Oh, he has Calibre already. Never mind. So it's his Ring of Bacillus. Basilius or Bacillus. Let me look. Basilius. Okay. Ring is of course for the building of a Vlad's. Vlad's is a good item on AM. Very good item in fact. You kind of have to build it now. You can't get away without it anymore. There's a Mask of Madness, Magnus. Wow, that's very nice to say, huh? No blink, just Mask of Madness and insane Garena power, I guess. Is he really not getting blink? He goes Shadow Blade? Wow, I'm so surprised, and I'm both half impressed and half conflicted because I really want him to win this game now because of the style that he's bringing. Freaking Brood Mother. Cop blocked. Dust, a little late though. Doesn't do much. They don't have the AoE to kill these Babies. Well, now they do. Brood Mother is still in dust. He really should be careful. There we go. He should be safe now. Dagon already, of course. Dagon 2 already. No Necronomicon, just straight Dagon. I love it. I love how Dagon, after years, has become core items for so many heroes now. Like Puck. Maybe Necrophos, maybe. Why is this Clockwork not dead? I'm actually quite surprised. They could kill him very easily. Just stun him and wave him and stun him again. He should be dead. They're playing a lot more passive than I thought they would. So that's also because they don't have a word up high ground here. So another 3,500 gold for Bristleback. Jesus, what has been doing? He's getting Sanj instead of Crimson. Wow, I really thought he would get Crimson Guard first, but I guess he is buying Sanj and Yasha, which is not a bad item on Bristle, don't get me wrong, but it's fine I guess. It's not that terrible. Crimson is very good against Brood Mother if you get it very early. Not anymore because his supports can kind of handle her now without just getting shredded. So that's a nice thing. Blade Mail Clockwork, of course. Nothing too surprising. Shadow Blade Magnus with freaking Mask of Madness. It's clock though. What is this standoff? There's still smoke. Lion smoke is revealed, but I don't think anybody saw him yet. So this tower is going to die here. I think the only one who's dead is this Bristleback. He does not have a TP yet. He's alone here. He's pretty alone here. This line has Blink Dagger? Okay. Oh my, all the Babies died though. Fortunately. Still Dagon. Oh, it's Dagon 3 now. Okay. Magnus does not have reverse polarity though. He sees everyone at least. Just hit things. RP one person. Gets stunned for 10 million years. Mask of Madness is off, but he should die now. Yep. He's dead. But his team is picking up the slacks maybe. Stun did not hit on the Clockwork. Clockwork is still here. He's still alive. Fiery Assault working overtime, but the neutral deny is going to be there. Oh, waveform. What is this supposed to be? That's some terrible RP and then terrible positioning, but at least while this has happened, Atomage managed to get Rosh. He did not get this tower though. I want him to get this tower first, at least. Also, I'm not really sure what's causing him to think that he can fight this bristleback, but well, he's trying to fight this bristleback. That's not gonna work, buddy. He's not gonna die either, though. Think. Yeah, he's not gonna die. He's just gonna blink away. I mean, he's not even gonna lose his Aegis either. I mean, it's really hard for a team like this to punish early Aegis on anti-mage, because Bristleback needs a bit of time for his sustained damage to catch up. So this haste anti-mage is doing something. Oh, here comes the Magnus, but he does not have reverse polarity though. Gets stunned. Just spot him out. Here comes the AM. He just trying to do some. Oh, Mana Void! No, he gets fog, gets silence instead. Oh, never mind. No stun. Now only out of cooldown. Where's the stun? There it is. This guy's gonna lose his Aegis. Get Mana Void the Skarath though. Blink forward. Mana Void the Skarath. No, he's gonna blink away. Some serious play there. It's a lot of space. Gold changed 0-0. Damage done 1,000. He actually doesn't even have 1,000 health, funnily enough. So little health. I don't even think he threat switched to strength at the end there. Which gets me thinking. So 85% cleave. Top lane. Wow. That's a dead Clockwork. That's level 3 Dagon, isn't it? Jesus. Well, this is what Broodmother does. You can't contain her. He's level 15 for God's sake. Oh, bye. Top of lane with shard with that Midas. Fucking Mask of Madness. Shadowblade Magnus. No, I'm not gonna kill this guy, I don't think. 1500 HP, but oh, this guy is dead. He's super dead. No crits yet, but doesn't even need it. The Babbies, oh, so much gold. It's like 200 gold there or something. It's just so see though. You can't kill this Bristleback without him being horribly outnumbered. He also has a gem. So, yeah, kind of have to outmaneuver him, which doesn't seem to be hard. They have a Shadowblade Magnus, Broodmother, and an Anti-Mage, which is reasonably farmed. So outmaneuvering this Bristleback really shouldn't be a problem. Shadowfiend only has nothing. He doesn't have anything but Blink, and I don't think Blink is an item that is going to save you. He also just raised the air. Not really sure about that, but okay. Wow, Skarath Mage 055 8 CS 5 denies. Item boots magic wand. That is so sad. This Morphling has soaring Jungle Boots. It doesn't do much with it, but it's something. It has 4 armor, 5 armor. Frost Staff is what Lions go forward. He got a very early Blink Dagger. Hasn't been able to do much with it because his teammates actually doesn't deal that much damage except for the Broodmother, which may die here. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Fucking Bristleback, man. Sanshasha Vanguard Bristleback? Oh, no. Okay, Bristleback is here. They should fight this. Radiant. They have really no reason to back off. What are they even running for? Look at this. See? Without Bristleback, there's actually zero thing they can do against this freaking Magnus. Just go forward and hit them. Preferably. Where did the Shadowfiend die? Here? Okay, there's an RP was used to kill him. Omelette, huh? No Deadless? No Deadless. Actually kind of disappointed. Remember way back when Battle Fury Magnus was the thing? I still think Battle Fury Magnus is super legit, but maybe not that convincing, I guess. Mentastal is now up on Anti-Mage. This Radiant Core is getting super fat. Broodmother, courtesy of her death, is a little slow on that front, but still fine. You can just walk here, not quite, whatever. Should we to start this again? Fucking Midas. They really need this gem, but I don't think they can kill this Bristleback in time. It's super fat. And by super fight, I mean 3,000 gold behind every single enemy core, but still capable of killing all of them. That's the kind of hero that Bristlepike is. Also, that's a dead, very dead brute. Wait, no, what? No, he didn't slow. Oh my god. Okay, that's a dead Scarab Mage first, but this Broodmother should also die because there's no blink of Magnus. Soul Ring. Ooh. Oh, this is happening. Anti-Mage doing this. No mana left on Bristle. He really should get out though. Wow, that's a Blade Mill. Oh, no, this is a Death Shadow Field. This is called sheer farm. Because Bristleback is a super strong hero at this point, but everybody else on his team is super poor and actually does nothing by themselves. And now he's here. And he's gonna get all his mana drained instantly, like that. Actually quite surprised they're so focusing on him. It's not like they can actually kill him. Focusing on this thing instead. Because Bristleback without mana doesn't do anything. Except when you hit him. So you really shouldn't hit him. Okay, they got that 1 kill. 2 kills. Because it's all very close. He's dead though. Yeah, that's what happens when you focus on a Bristleback. That's just bad play actually. That's just completely bad play. It's like this guy actually poses no threat because he does not have mana anymore. But instead of focusing on killing the supports, they just focus on the Bristleback they cannot kill. And he just does so much damage even though he shouldn't be able to. But it's not like Radiant can actually lose this game at this point. They are way too fat. And all the cores, I mean, are way too fat. And they just have better maneuverability. There's never gonna get to the point where this Scarab Mage is gonna have Force Staff and Blink Dagger where they can actually catch up Broodmother. Instead he'll just usually just easily die to this kind of burst damage. This level 5 taken, Jesus Christ. But yeah. This Brood can pretty much just freely go lane to lane with no fear of anything. So much Spiderite. Spiderite? Is that what it's called? Also, I hate this freaking spiders look so creepy. Okay, Bruce should run now. Her Barbies should also run. They're really fast. What is this? They're dying. They found the Skyrath. Instead of killing the Skyrath, they just kind of scattered. Is this what they call failed Mutalist Micro? Well, I guess it is. Reminds me of my StarCraft 2 casting days. Jesus. 18 now on Antimage. 17, almost 18 on Broodmother. 18 on Magnus. Just kinda respect slowing down, hitting 16, preferably after that fight at bot lane. Somebody should really break. It's like, it's so much farm advantage the Radiant is having. It's like, this kill number means nothing. Just because how much map control the Radiant has, and they're gonna get this tower without much contention as well. I mean, I thought they would, but then all the baddies are pulled back. Somebody should check some things. Oh, this is a dead lion. The sun is super long. None of what was even used. But oh, they're focusing the Morphling. Wow, they're doing the right thing for once. Mana Void? Mana Void! There's not a lot of mana with the Morphling. AM probably shouldn't die though. Yeah, he has enough health and enough. Oh, what? Oh, oh, that's definitely not how you do things. You blink forward instead of. You still blink backwards instead of forward. You go low ground instead of high ground. So yeah, so totally a problem there. Who we really should have ulted was Skyrath. The ulted Skyrath there, that would have been amazing. Unfortunately, this hero will never be relevant in this game. Wow, wow. Taken 5, Twin Dagger, Broodmother. Magnus is still nowhere near the fights. What is he doing exactly? Does he think he can do this? He can't do this. Almost. Well, the only reason why he was. Oh, no, kill them! No, kill the Bristleback, not the freaking Skyrath. Nobody cares about. Is that a Skyrath? He didn't actually kill the Scarab. This is some terrible targeting from the Radiant here. I mean, they outfarm the enemy so much, but just kind of not really taking any objectives, and they don't hit the right heroes, I guess. Not sure if there's anything, but yeah. This Scarab Mage would have 5,000 more gold and 5 more levels, and he'd still be relevant. Actually, mostly because he's a Scarab Mage. So BKB is now I should have been after all this constant feeding. This Rosh is dead. Maybe. Terror, yeah, I should be able to kill this Rosh quite fast. I thought they can counter initiate, not gonna lie. This may be a huge comeback for the Dire if they manage to get this off. There's a hook. There's another hook, Meta style in. This is a death clockwork, but that's a huge blade mill. They can't kill this Rosh yet though. And the anti-mage just dies on the top lane, on the top here. He gets brought down. The Bristleback got the Aegis. Yeah, oh, some very good potential there on Dire's side. Even though they really shouldn't have gone this far, they've come back pretty well. If not for those farm, they would be, I don't know, 30,000 gold behind maybe. These fights are 6,000, 7,000 swings. So it's Bristleback though. He really should not be doing this right now because he's probably dead. I think. I mean, at least his Aegis is gone, and this Magnus is hitting it in the bike. What is happening right now? Well, that's a huge waste of everything. And now he will respawn and kill everybody because his teammates are here. Pilgrim Souls, easy kill. Magnus have no mana left, he's dead. Yep. Yep, I don't even know what to call that. Magnus, instead of instantly comboing Skewer with a reverse polarity and hit the Bristleback from the front, he insisted on hitting him from the back, gets killed and gets killed again. And this Scarab Mage doesn't even die to Dagon anymore because he has Force Staff now. Oh buddy, how fun. I should blink. Well, still no Crimson Guard. There's a lot of stacking wards here. I'm not sure what's up with this. His anti-mage is very stunned. He's not dead though. He still has Manta, so he's probably can't die really. No, he already Manta'd. Oh, silence wrong. Okay. Oh. This Morphling though, although he has no mana left and he's useless, he's still not a very good mana void target just because of how shitty his mana pool is. It's very fun to see. At least Radiant is still massively outfarming the enemy team just by sheer virtue of insane picks and the ability to, well, farm, hit things, hit creeps, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing concept that is. I would be very surprised if Dire win a game like this. I mean, when was the last time you see a Shadow Fiend who's mid of the freaking leaderboard and win? I've never seen it before, actually. Gotta say, I've never seen it before. Genuinely never. Oh, is he a hook? Lion. Very, very close here. He's gonna die pretty much instantly. He's quite... I don't know why he doesn't just finger somebody, but... Well, he didn't. He didn't even hex anybody. He just stood there. Pretty much effectively AFK. What's up with that? No idea. They can't take this fight. So much invisibility. It's no blink madness. Such a problem. Still so much farm though. They're out farming everyone by the sheer virtue of a hero. So like this, the Artemis farmed this entire lane Magnus. Oh well. It's probably a dead clock. Yep. It's a dead Morphling. Well, actually no, Morphling is too tanky for that. This AM, what are you doing? Oh, hitting Rex, probably a good idea. Probably gonna force out the glyph. No, not even gonna use the glyph. Just swap was unnecessary, but nobody died, so it's fine. We got a Rex at least, although it doesn't really matter. So AM takes this half of the map, not half, this part of the map. Magnus take this part of the map, and Brute take this part of the map. I can't draw, but the rest of it is Dyer's, which is to say nothing. Pretty much nothing. You see on Bristleback now though. He really needs that Basher, I think, before he's really able to kill this Anti-Mage by himself. He doesn't really need to, but most of Anti-Mage's death so far has been his own problems. He's been pretty much playing, well, wrong. So, who knows? Smoke from the Dire side. See BKB picked up by Magnus. Hasn't decided to use it. He does not have a... He's skewering RP! He's gonna hit on everyone! As well as the crits, he kills everyone but the Bristleback though. The swap back, I don't think that's a good swap. The Bristleback kills everyone else! While this is happening, Broodmother is trying to push the top lane. They activate Glyph for no reason. Actually, no reason. And... yeah. That was some terrible teamwork there. That swap was very bad. I don't know where Lion was. He was actually there in the fight. I see him fingering someone, but I don't know where what became of him afterwards. Not sure. He's also buying Ags. Please do not just deny the invisibility rune. What's even the point of that? What? Oh my god, I don't even understand. I mean, what I also don't understand is why he bought a freaking Ogre Club instead of Point Booster. But I guess I'll never know. So E-Blade Dagon is now on Broodmother. Should be able to kill most things. This clock isn't particularly tanky. And though he does have Blade Mail, I don't think it's gonna help too much against E-Blade Dagon. Scarlet Mage has, well, Gold Scepter. He's pretty much 5,000 gold for that point that I talked about. It's still relevant. But this Brute is dead. Whoa, no. Yes. Yes. Maybe? Maybe. Yes. Yes is the same. Can't run. Can't hide. No BKB. Instead of walk across the trees, you just AFK and walk towards the enemy. It's a dead clock though. Yeah, this AM is super fat. With all this TPing in, there's no Manta Style in this AM, so he's taking a lot of damage and he can't remove his silence. It's fucking... Oh, the swap! Good job. He should be able to escape from this by just blinking. Vengeful Spirit is dead though. Too bad. But yeah, that's a little too deep. It's actually the Morphling ultimate that pretty much was killing him before Bristleback got there. I don't remember who got Rush. I think it was Shadowfiend. He didn't die, so... Shadowfiend is still in the middle of the pack, but the Bristleback is now out farming Magnus because of all these deaths and kills too. Magnus though. No BKB at that fight, not that it would matter. Died because of physical damage after all. Basher, I mean Abyssal is now on Bristleback. He can now kill everything. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm not sure how much I like the BKB on Magnus now I think about it. It helps with some things. I guess it helps with the ability to deliver the damage during RP. I guess that's good enough. Okay, fair. Travels now on Broodmother. Maybe they will try to fight. Anti-Mage is dead. No, Manta, blink. Oh, almost. He still can blink again, I think. It's his Vengeful Spirit that's dead though. didn't get the swap off. He just dies. So sad. Oh, RP. Where's the Master Pen? It's a little late, but here comes the cancel from the club. Magnus is trying to do his damage. He will kill the Shadow Fiend at least. It's going to die though. So wait, what? He managed to blink? Amazing! Nobody has ever done that in the history of Dota. So I gotta be honest there. I wouldn't have done what he did. I would have turned around and tried to kill everybody, which would have probably been wrong. Well, definitely been wrong, because I would have died and would have gotten the sieges. So good job, Magnus. I didn't think you would have be able to skip, but you did. Amazing. Nice laugh. Rosh is super dead though. So much physical damage from both teams. Jesus. Argument with Aegis. Cheese for Magnus. Just drop something, use the cheese. Okay. Pick up TP. Line. No room. Okay. They can fight now, kinda. Once the RP is off cooldown. They actually bought a blink. I mean, I really think that this should have been there a lot earlier, but it's not like a blink Magnus is ever bad. And he can't afford a refresher right now because he just does not have enough mana. So all in all, it's a fine purchase, one might say. Spider is still trying to push here. There's a huge wave of, well, nothing. So this is gonna be a fight, really? Good blink by Lion. Hex on Bristleback. Magnus still already has his RP, and they're just making space for Spider right now. The Spider is doing good enough for himself, I think. The bot lane is just gonna push itself in, so they just gonna have to wait for that, and then they can massacre this tower or something. They really should try to, at least. Pushing in. Wherever the Bristleback is, ignore that lane and try other lanes. Don't manta though. What did I just say? Oh, he can actually kill this Mothling, I guess. No, not gonna be able to do that. Swap away. RP, here it is. And Axe Lions doing so much damage, killing Shadow Fiend and the Scarab maybe immediately. Buy back my Shadow Fiend, but the Clockwork Blade Mail is not gonna help against the BKB. Hex on Bristleback again, so much control. This Shadow Fiend is useless actually. Well, not actually useless. Here comes the Mana Break. Mana Void. Shadow Fiend dies again. Aegis popped. Mothling responds. Well, no, he just heals up. Instant buyback by Bristleback. He's trying to fight this. Here comes the stun. It's not that much. He still doesn't actually have any damage. Force forward. Magnus armlet toggling, doing good job here. He has blink in 1 second. He doesn't need it. Legged E-Blade kills the clock immediately. Bristleback is getting controlled. He does have Abyssal. No, he does not have Abyssal. He's on cooldown. Here comes the Mothling. Everybody's just controlling the Bristleback, and the AM just trying to kill the Mothling. Force out the Ghost Scepter. Where's the Dagon? It's off cooldown, but he's not using it. No! But this is still a dead Mothling. It's Bristle though. No mana left. They really should ignore him. Just go. Let's go tower. Well, killing him isn't bad. There's nothing wrong with killing him, though I would like them to kill these things. But they are so overfarmed, I don't think it matters. GG indeed. That was a fairly interesting game. Wasn't particularly close. Not that. Really didn't try to make it close. It's fun though.